second-ranked team in the land, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. And the Buckeyes will kick it away first. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Minnesota Golden Gophers offense will get the first possession of the game. And here's the man they rally around, and he has earned that type of respect, David.
You dang right. You earn it by doing it, and he's done it at such a high level. Everyone believes in this young man, and Palmer, there's a reason why.
You're right, David. He's been in the big moments, and he's won the big games. This guy delivers when the game is on the line.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Scanning the field, it's Barnes. He's going to fire deep. Got it in stride inside the 20. And he'll take it all the way. They couldn't bring him down. Touchdown, Minnesota.
And a really nice job by the quarterback. He drops back. He knows where he's going with the football. You can tell. He sees this guy coming from left to right, running that post down the middle of the field. Throws it. Perfect timing to his receiver. He catches the football, takes it into the end zone.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They wasted no time on that drive. Got it on their 25, and 2 plays later, they're in the end zone. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Buckeyes offense will have its first possession of the game. And it won't be easy to throw the ball down the field today, David, because both of these teams have lockdown corners.
I mean, these guys shut down half of the field. Playmaking cornerbacks that really can play man-to-man and lock down the best guys on the other side.
Oh, he's going to go up top. Oh, he dropped it, and what a missed opportunity early in this football game.
Well, on defense, they know that this offense is going to try and take shots. They're going to try and keep their secondary players in a position to make these types of plays. Good job on the back end forcing that incompletion.
Looking to throw on second down. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're scaring it third.
DB does an outstanding job here on the deep pass. Locating the football, no PI, able to swat it away, pass incomplete.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. Looking downfield, it's Nolan. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Ball in the air, intercepted. Didn't get a chance to show
here we go, man.
but he gives him the ball at the 29-yard line.
Not all guys have the ability to break on the football, go make a play, and catch it. You know, you play defense for a reason. A lot of the wide receivers are the ones that do most of the catching. Great job by the defense securing the INT.
The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well. Palmer, they executed and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice rhythm as well.
And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with a sack. And this crowd loves a good pass rusher. In the line of Chase Young, the Moses, Jim still wagging. The Buckeyes can get after the quarterback.
And when the crowd's going nuts like it does in the shoe, it just makes it easier to rush the pass. The snap count is silent, it's predictable, and then you pin your ears back, and that's why they've had so many great pass rushers at Ohio State.
On second down, he's looking downfield. They're bringing heat. And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack. And Ohio State makes a ton of highlights with the big pass plays, but this defense has turned in its share over the years, too.
So many guys that we could go back. The Bosa brothers, Chase Young, just recently, the guys that they put their hand in the dirt and they go make things happen, get after quarterbacks like you see right here.
The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end.
He got a safety right there.
He got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. The Golden Gophers will punt this one away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He gets it away from his own end zone.
Wow.
They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job.
Lets it fly deep downfield.
Touchdown. Gotcha, baby. Over the top. Over both of them.
And coming into the game, you look at the stats and you say top 10 offense in scoring, so they better be able to create what? Explosive plays. Another explosive
guy.
plays.
That bomb right there, baby. Both feet in. Bam.
Defenses just can't contain this offense.
In your face.
Ready to try the point after. Smashes it through for the PAT. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. So see quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3 and out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
Leaves it with the back. Couldn't find a lane. A pickup of 1 to the 31.
Oh, man, there's some big hitting going on in the trenches right now. This defense, they take a lot of pride in stopping the run. Let's keep our eye on them throughout the course of the game and see if they can contain this running attack.
Pulls it in.
We caught that.
Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with the first down. And the Golden Gophers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the running back. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. The back goes in motion. Wants to throw. It's Barnes. It's complete to the left. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down.
I really like this slot receiver because of his shiftiness, and you see that on his route running. Really, really nice job creating separation for his QB.
Catch in the middle. It's Simpson. They make the stop after the
What are
catch.
we doing, guys?
Work to do to pick up that first down. Completion a little short of the sticks. It's 2nd down. Defense in press coverage. He'll try to pop the draw. He's
we know about that draw play.
Scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch.
Big sack. They kicked out field goal line, too.
Get him down for the sack.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top
They come last week,
in the
but
country
they
in sacks per game. But finally
last
now,
week.
you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
Come on, LSU. LSU.
The Golden Gophers send out the punt unit.
There you go, big
This
run.
will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away.
Big run. Show what you made of.
A fairly
Y'all
short
fired his ass
distance
for a
here
reason.
toward
Show him
the
why you fired
sidelines.
him.
Not his best work.
Let's see what the number 1 seed. Get him.
Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field.
Get
This
him.
could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop.
Lofts one high and deep.
Oh, there's another one, baby. That's 2 in a row. Look at that boy. Look at them. They look just like Alabama, baby, with the red on.
Ohio State.
And, man, is that perfect timing. You can tell he sees his guy. And
Oh, he burned both of them. Okay, you got to jump it back. Hey, look, man. Aaron only got it on the money, baby.
Nice play. Nice
Look at the timing. Bite down, right there on the spot.
The air early and allowing his
Fans
guy to
are
run over the
going,
football,
wow.
locate it, and then make a tough grab. That
Yes,
is the
they bring some
definition of
excitement
an
to Ohio.
explosive play.
Ready up to add another. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The kickoff team on the field, he ought to just boom this thing through the end zone with that extra 15 yards on the penalty. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defense.
There you go, baby. Set him
what
up.
they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Well, they want to come out and try to get the run game established, but up front defensively, they made a play. They gave up nothing on that one.
Got to find some breathing room if you're going to establish yourself on the ground, and there wasn't any that time.
Yeah, Reese, I wonder now if this offense is maybe going to try to get to the perimeter of the field and see if they can use their speed to hurt this defense.
Listen, I know that's not a huge game. Those run plays add up. They make you tackle the back every single play. Physically, you have to get some guy on the ground. It takes its toll throughout a fourth quarter game.
And he just throws it away on third down. I don't think you can give up on a play like that. And the Golden Gophers will call on their punt team. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. A quick strike touchdown up top the last time they had it, Jesse. They'd love to do it again.
No doubt. They've got so many playmakers on the perimeter, David. Just find a way to get these guys the ball in space.
And you already started, man, making that big play, opening up this offense. This quarterback is feeling good about himself. I wouldn't be surprised if they give it right back to him.
And I know most offensive coaches, they're going to be thrilled taking all these 50-50 shots against man coverage. I don't know, though, if they want to keep testing that defensive back. He has been on fire.
Now on second down. Looking for a man. It's Nolan. Got his man quickly. Good pick up there as he gets the first down. They'll mark him at the 48. The Buckeye aerial attack continues to be prolific. You feel as if they're on the verge of scoring on any snap.
And it's such a good
look, you guys playing off the receiver. Now look up for
great
it back
offensive
there.
talent year after year after year that you see go to the draft, but also great play calling, great play design. They've always got it working, and you know this offense is always capable of hanging 40 points and making it look easy.
It's hard throwing in the pocket, man. You got bodies and 300-pound dudes falling all over the place. They're trying to hit you. That time, the pressure got to them, and it forced the incompletion.
They'll throw again after the incompletion. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On third down, he drops the throw. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that third down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
You'll call for the fair catch here. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. They've had to punt the last couple of times they've had it, David, now trying to put something together.
Well, Reese, you know how much I love punters and kickers. Like, you don't want to see them very often. Those are not guys that we want to see on the field. You want to do something else and be a little bit more productive offensively.
And I think, David, on this drive, the quarterback's just got to settle. These last few drives, looks like he's seen ghosts. We've seen him force the football. He's missed a couple of throws. He needs to just take a deep breath and play within himself.
Ran right through the defender, and now he's still running. And they're able to get him down.
It's such a good sign for your offense when your quarterback is this dialed in early in the game, right? On the RPO, wanted to throw it, nobody open, so he takes off running it himself and gets a big gainer. If I'm the coordinator and play caller, I'm finding more ways to get this guy running the football and keep this defense on their heels.
The Golden Gophers line up to punt it away. He's getting a lot of the fourth time he's punted tonight.
You gotta win this game, though.
And the returner will be brought down. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
And there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football, make your plays, put a good drive together here.
All right, well, the offense here, they're trying to get this run game established. They obviously don't break off a long run there, but they're just trying to find their footing at this point.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. They're going to run it to the right. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these third downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on 2nd down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up 3rd and long, and now you're set up to fail.
They'll throw on 3rd and short. Unloads to the wideout. Fires into traffic, intercepted.
That's not the right guy.
To make the big return there, but he still gives his team the ball at the 37.
Well, the defense comes away with the pick there with their nickel personnel. I think moving forward, if you're on offense, when you see that personnel on the field, you want to run the ball against it because you got smaller guys out there. Or if you're going to throw, think about quick screens outside when you have tight ends flexed on the perimeter, bigger bodies blocking smaller guys.
The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of there, you-know-what.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going.
That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. They're trying to get to it. Get it out on the screen. They play that screen nicely. He tried to find his way to the marker, but it'll be 4th down. They allowed the completion, but this defense was swarming to keep them away from that first down line.
Yeah, and you allow completions in those 3rd down situations underneath the sticks, and you come up and rally, and everybody flies to the football. That's great execution by this defense.
They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field score.
Looking deep down the right side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. looking for a man. It's Nolan. Quick strike complete.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 27. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged in the middle. It's LeBlanc. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line.
Well, offensive coordinators put in countless hours every week trying to formate, use different personnel groupings, shifts and motions to give their offense a success on 3rd down. You can tell in this game, this offensive coordinator, he has put in the work this week.
Looking to go up top on 1st down. He's going to throw deep right side. And it's caught inside the 15. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play. And you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Comes out throwing on 1st down. Gets it out fast. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throwing catch.
And quarterback, receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Give to the running back. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Touchdown, Buckeyes.
That his 40th career touchdown run.
This guy's had a lot of success throughout his career, but 40 touchdowns is something that's pretty commendable. He continues to challenge himself each and every game and every year to get better.
Yeah, just the consistency has been so impressive. The offense is built around him. Like, he's going to get the football, he's going to be featured, and still finds the end zone week after week.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. We check in with What's going on, Kevin?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Tulane is trailing right now, but it's only a couple of points. That quarterback just needs to show the poise of a young Sean King, and they are right back in this. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Rice. We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day. Guys?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Going to the ground. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
I like feeding my guy. I like getting my running back touches, feeding the ball so he can break some of those big runs. But I'm also okay with these little ones. Set the tone, stay balanced.
They'll go to the ground. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. Ball's at the 27. His offense facing a 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Barnes. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd.
On 3rd and long, everybody is pinning their ears back and coming after the quarterback. You try to throw screens behind those. Sometimes they're very successful, but this time, defense played it great, and the play went nowhere.
Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Wide receiver coming across in motion. He's going to pass on 2nd down. Pulls it in. It's left. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. They've changed ends of the field, now facing third down as they go back to work. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Zings it complete to the right. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
Trying to show their strength with the run on fourth down. They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks.
And these are the plays you know exactly what you're going to get up front. The offensive line does a great job blocking. Just create a little bit of a hole. Pound through that hole. That running back, they can't tiptoe, they can't dance. Run north-south and get that first down. Nice job.
Can't rest on your laurels as a quarterback. We know how much success he had last game when he completed over 70% of his throws. This game, though, he's just a little bit off. At times it looks like he's pressing. He hasn't been overly accurate, and that's the reason why he's completing somewhere around 50% of his passes.
Here's the handoff. A 6-yard pickup that leaves them with 3rd and 4.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. Looking to throw, it's Nolan. Dances away. Fires downfield. That is just a sideline clinic. Throw, catch, toe drag, everything you want.
Man, this quarterback is having himself a day. Over 200 yards in the first half. It was hard enough for Palmer to get over 200 in a game, more or less in the first half.
They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
Nice run there on first down. You know, this is a running back that gets better as the game goes on. So they're going to want to make sure they keep feeding him the football, let him get lathered up.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. Quickly complete. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down.
Everything seems to be working for this offense right now. If they keep this up, this could get ugly by the 4th quarter.
The give to the single back. Keeps those legs churning for 3 yards. He's down at the 9. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. They go to the ground. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4.
And, you know, when we talk about great 3rd down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on 1st and 2nd down. You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up 3rd and long, so that's a missed opportunity on that 2nd down by this defense.
The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. They'll try to get it through the air.
Good job, guys.
Take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
That's what we do, Buckeyes.
The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance.
Each and every week, I think this coaching staff does such a good job of scheming ways to get this guy the football in the passing game. Defenses can't cover him. With that last catch, this now his 10th receiving touchdown on the season.
What are you doing?
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they cap the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. kickoff team is on the field. They'll try to drive this one deep. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap, David, making sure they're in the right looks, and he's got to be really good with his decision.
He's got to be dialed in because defensively you're giving up points. So it's not like you have the luxury of your defense playing great. The offense is going to have to score and score pretty dang quickly.
He's got a yard out to the 30-yard line. And the Golden Gophers want to pick up the tempo. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. There's a difference between being methodical and thorough and slow. They were slow, and they got the flag. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. To the air, it's Barnes. He looks that one in nicely. They make the stop, but the sweet throw and catch is plenty to give them a first down. The Golden Gophers come to the line with a new set of downs. They're going to test that run defense to the right here. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Corner's right up on that line of scrimmage. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover.
Great coverage, great break on the ball. Had a chance to really make a big play and maybe even take that thing back to the house. But you got to secure the catch. We like to hit people more than we like to catch balls.
Picked off.
Picked off. Got room on the return. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Who says defensive backs don't have hands? Nice job breaking on the football and making the catch. A lot of times you see guys swat it down or you see them trying to catch it. Looks like they have 2 left hands. Defensive backs don't catch real well. Nice job breaking on the football. Nice job securing the INT and actually catching it.
The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep plowing it on until they find an answer.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass. It's Nolan. He hurls one deep down the left side.
Got him.
And he pulls it in.
Got him.
The 15-yard line.
Go Jules play, baby. Drop.
He'll be stopped at the 2 after the play of the passing game.
All right, gave up the big play defense. I know they got a big chunk.
play.
They didn't get in the end zone. You live to fight another day. Now you got to bow your necks up and make this stop inside the 5.
The Buckeyes have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Looking to throw. They'll wrap him up, and he didn't find the same kind of running room this time as he did on the previous play.
And I really like the decision by the quarterback there. And listen, it's early in the downs. Like, don't force it. Don't make a turnover. He tucks it, get what you can get, and then live to play the next down. I like that execution by the QB.
2nd and goal for this offense. Trying to pound their way in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buckeyes!
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. New Mexico State has been blitzed from the opening kick. And as you can see, the score right now is a lot to a little. Let's see how this coach tries to explain this. They're trailing by 14 to Liberty. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Handoff to the lone back. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
Yeah, a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays, but sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well, but if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
It must be nice for this quarterback knowing he's got this type of athlete playing the tight end position that can work the middle of the field for him. He's a guy who can stretch it vertically as well, but this is a guy the QB will look for early and often in this game.
Picked off.
Fires and picked off.
Picked off.
Trying to take it back. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And we know turnover margin is a huge part of winning ball games. Interception number 2. This quarterback has to do a better job taking care of the football. Don't force it. Take the high percentage stuff.
You guys say, man, why are we going to have on our schedule this year? What these guys say right now, man?
Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. They'll give it to the back. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
And offenses want to continue to feature the run. They want balance. Even if it's not super successful, you can take it a little bit at a time just to keep that defense honest.
Power football with the run. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Wide out in motion. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Gets it out quickly. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a 1st down.
Well, the defense just has not had an answer for this guy working out of the slot so far. Man coverage has been tricky. He's beaten them in zone. You might want to think about bracketing him where you've got a defender on the outside and the inside and see if you can force the quarterback to go somewhere else with the ball.
That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
Well, the defense did a nice job taking everything away down the field, but once the drag route was caught, they just couldn't rally to the ball carrier in time to make a tackle, and as a result, new set of downs.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
A 3rd and long coming up here. Back to throw, it's Nolan. Going for it all. And that one is right on target if his target was the first row.
Really nice 3rd down sub defense there at that time. It's 3rd and long. They're expecting pass, and they're mixing up their looks. They're trying to change the picture pre-snap to post-snap to confuse the quarterback, now forcing the incompletion, setting up 4th.
Never a doubt. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
So much ass.
That lead just keeps getting fatter in this kickoff.
All right, let's go, guys.
Running. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. This thing has sort of gotten away the last couple of possessions. They've been a little too generous, David.
Yeah, like a non-profit, man, like a charity, giving the football away too much. Got to take care of the football, Jesse. Otherwise, you got no shot to win this football game.
You're right, man. At this level of college football, it doesn't matter how talented you are. It doesn't matter who you're playing. If you're sloppy, you put the football on the ground or you throw picks, you're going to find yourself behind on the scoreboard.
Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. We've made our way to the 2-minute warning, and now they'll try to at least cut a little something off of this lead before the break. Offense gets set for second down. He's looking to throw. Pressure coming. And the defense gets to the quarterback. And the Golden Gophers in the hurry-up. To the air, it's Barnes. Unloads to the right. Rolls it in. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. The Golden Gophers getting set on 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Got him downfield. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Gophers!
Man, nice job getting the passing game going. This is big, man. Going to the half, and listen, I know you're trailing, but building some momentum. Maybe this second half we can keep airing the football out, cutting into this deficit, and who knows what the heck will happen.
Getting set for the point after. Right down the boulevard. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the finisher coming on a touchdown pass from 52 yards out. The kickoff unit about to go to work. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
Man, I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting them.
Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but makes life really easy on me on second down.
That last completion sets him up on second down. To the air, it's Nolan. He lobs one high down the left side. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
Yeah, and he had an opportunity to make such a big play. Listen, he wasn't wide open with nobody around him, but you got to make that play. You got a little bit of space. You got to haul that in, make your quarterback look good, and make a big play for this offense.
Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
That is going to drive this defensive coordinator. It's a lot of DCs. They focus a ton of energy on how their unit performs on third down. And in the red zone, if this defense gives up a couple more third down conversions like that, they are going to be in for a very unpleasant film session on Monday.
He wants to throw. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And incomplete on the deep ball.
And And the offensive coordinator here is really trying to stay aggressive and take a shot. Obviously, the offense couldn't click on that one. But later in the game, if I'm this offense, I'm continuing to stay aggressive. Keep the foot down on the gas pedal.
After misfiring, it's second down. He's looking to throw. He'll take another shot here. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have let him a little too much.
I think when you go through these progressions as a quarterback, you want to find the right guy to throw to, obviously. I didn't think he was the right guy. I didn't think he was really that open. And listen, he sailed and he overthrew it, but I might have surveyed the middle of the field a little bit better there.
They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And he makes the catch inside the 20. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Got him.
And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. A lot of glorious days in the history of the Buckeyes, and this might put this guy right at the top of the list for a single game.
And that list of names is incredible. Like, we could go down the list of so many guys that have been such great playmakers, so dynamic. So to think about putting yourself in that category, we're going to be talking about winning trophies and this guy being an All-American by season's end.
And with the extra point, they pushed the lead out a little further. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finished the drive with a 64-yard scoring toss. So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Going to the running game. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking downfield, it's Barnes. Getting some heat. And the quarterback is snowed under. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, looks like we've got a great one going down in Columbus today. Each of these 2 offenses has looked like well-oiled machines, but it doesn't take a genius to figure out these 2 passing attacks have run circles around these defenses. Man or zone, nothing seems to be working. And I'm not sure that defensive coordinator is going to be able to figure things out here at halftime. And with that, we send it back to the guys in the shoe.
And the Golden Gophers will kick it away to crank up the second half. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field.
Hey, Julian. You all right? What you doing?
Line gets set. First down. An unforced
Hate
error
the
there.
ball.
They don't get the snap off in time.
Delay of game. Offense.
Should call a timeout. Shit like that.
That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. Offense getting set for first down. Running back searching for a hole. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
I know
ass,
it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get first downs, and ultimately get some points.
And on second down for this offense. Back to pass, it's Nolan. Immediately fires to the middle. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down.
Get you some of that. And with that completion, now he's over 400 yards on the day. That's a really, really good game for this quarterback. He's been almost full.
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play.
Well, the defense is starting to figure it out, I think. It's taking them some time. This guy already has 2 touchdown catches. That time, though, they were in a better position in coverage to force the incompletion.
Looking to pass on second down. Got a man. It's Lamb. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. They've done a really good job creating the matchups they want out of the slot.
Yeah, dude, get that guy matched up on a linebacker. That guy matched up on a safety. Keep him away from the corners by putting him in the slot. Get him the football. Let him make plays.
To the ground to try to pick up the first. They were all over him. Nowhere to go.
I'm gonna take my fourth
third
to
down play turned into a disaster.
Nice job by this defense. Listen, you got to understand, they're going to run the football. They're going to try to milk the clock, Jesse. They got the huge lead.
Haven't been a lot of good plays for this defense in this game so far, so can they build on that one? Can they create some turnovers here in the second half to get back in this game?
When you get the first down, the fourth and four, guys, good job.
That's a great example of a receiver knowing exactly where the first down marker is. He got the depth he needed to get, so once he was able to make the catch, he already knew he had it, and now a fresh set of downs.
Done playing games with these guys.
The Buckeyes are
Hey,
moving quickly down the field.
touchdown, dog. Here it comes. What my man say, 101 over the top. Here it is.
He'll come out throwing on first down.
Oh,
It's incomplete.
Go to the wrong guy.
That one back, almost intercepted.
go to the wrong
The
guy.
defense has had enough of this, right? The quarterback's on a hot streak. The ball's not hitting the ground. And right there, they decide, we are jumping one of these routes. We're going to try to get a pick. Almost came away with one there.
Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air.
Got him. Nope.
And it's
Right.
incomplete.
He's out there.
Going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down.
When I'm an offensive coach, I'm going to take shots. I'm going to take those 50-50 balls. And most of the time, I'm going to trust my wide receiver to come down with it. The defensive back said, no, sir.
Looking to throw, it's Nolan. Got a man in the middle. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
And this offense throwing the ball has just been up
That
and
game
down
over
the
with.
field
Shut up.
all
Stop telling
game
them guys
long.
that
They're
lie.
now approaching 450 yards passing on the day.
And the Buckeyes have it with a 1st and 10. Quick handoff. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
Yeah, this coaching staff, they're getting this offensive line lathered up and into a rhythm. Now they're letting them
Pass
drive
tense, man.
off the ball on first down on these running plays, and they're getting chunks of yardage.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. The give to the back. Knocked down after a gain of 1 to the 27.
Man, that D tackle is a freak athlete. Did you see him come out of his stance and beat the offensive lineman, getting to the running back? Cat-like quickness.
Here comes 3rd and short from the 27. This defense trying to make them settle for a field goal. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. And that ball is caught in the back of the end zone.
Take my last 4th and 3.
Signaling incomplete. He was out of bounds.
And third
Oh,
and
yeah.
short, they choose not to run, throw the football.
catch
And
that
I think
one.
a lot of that has
They
to
catch
do
that ball in
with they know
bounds.
they're in field goal range. They can take the 3 points on the board.
The Buckeyes need to pick it up on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's
Where they delay it? He didn't know the guy was coming out.
But not until he gets the 1st down. No hesitation, no trying to baby the ball in there. He just fired it complete.
4th down, no problem. I'm just going to rip this to my wide receiver. He believed in himself. He knew he could get it, and they get the 4th down conversion.
Got it in the middle. It's Lamb. He's brought down solid. Pick up a little bit short of the 1st down.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
Well, it was a good throw. It was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. He'll just keep slinging it. Picked off.
Goddamn Nolan.
This defense gets the ball back.
We lost all our 4th downs on that one just for you throwing interception.
Such
Come
a
on,
long
man.
way in deciding who wins the football game. Interception number 3, that is no bueno. Got to take care of the football. Can't keep getting your defense in a bad position, putting them on the field time and time again.
They got throwing everybody. 3 interceptions on that team. Touchdowns on our team. Throwing every receiver that's possible to catch the ball.
Offense is headed onto the field. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Just a pickup of a couple out to the 15-yard line.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. We saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical.
Quickly out to the tight end. They get him on the ground, but it's a 1st down. Ever since they invented the forward pass, the tight ends have been running the drag and getting the 1st down.
I think it's because the tight ends is so much versatility. You know, they can block and stay in the formation, or they can release and come out. But either way, if the quarterback's patient, most of the time, that drag route's going to come open.
And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
I think it's really hard as a quarterback to know when to put touch on the ball, when to throw that thing as hard as you possibly can. And right there, I don't think he needed to throw it that hard. I think he could have softened that up a little bit because he had a chance to hit the guy deep for a big play.
They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Dropping back, it's Barnes. He lost one down the sideline.
I got caught that. Oh, that's some bullshit. Wow.
He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line.
Wow. You said bullshit just happened there. That's what happens when you don't sack his ass.
The Golden Gophers look to keep this drive humming. With the run on 1st and goal. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Second and goal coming up. He's looking to throw. He's got it. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1.
A nice job by the defense there, tackling the catch and smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to try to find him in the passing game in a lot of different situations. That time, perfect coverage, and nice job bringing the big guy down. Not easy to do.
And after getting it right on the edge, they'll try to punch it in on 3rd down.
Gotta stop him right here. Gotta stop him right here, guys. Good stop. Did you see that right there? It's on the half-yard line. Nothing goes away, bitches.
They're trying to put that defensive end into bind, but he's just way too athletic, and he guessed right. The quarterback was keeping the ball. He knew it, and was able to make the tackle in the backfield.
And on fourth down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal.
You guys don't try fake field goals, I see.
It's good. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. Ole Miss is down, but they are not out of it. Not when that crowd spent the morning in the Grove getting ready for this.
Ole Miss was on that list to make the roll-offs, wasn't he?
Fans impact the rest of this game. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to UConn. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. And boy, they missed an opportunity last time throwing that pick in the red zone, David.
And you got to put that frustration behind you. You can't turn it over. That's a cardinal sin. You know better than that.
Fires one high and deep.
Got him.
And
Oh,
it's
you dropped
incomplete.
it.
Good play downfield by the DB.
Man, that's a couple bad throws. Last possession obviously ends in an interception by this quarterback, and now you throw another one, in harm's way. You got to make sure you're throwing to the open guy. Make sure you're taking care of that football. We can't have any more turnovers.
Wide open downfield. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains down.
Oh, cry, baby. Stop it.
And there was no question in that scenario. That's where the quarterback was going. He knew he had his receiver in a matchup that he liked, running a route where he would find himself open. Nice job between those two.
Lofts one deep down the right side. And the DB making a huge play, knocking it away.
I got over there quick to help out.
Offensive players know where the ball is going. Defensive players don't. Great job by the DB adjusting to the football, seeing it, playing the wide receiver, and making sure he can't catch the football.
And now on second down for this offense. The aerial assault continues. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They have been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
Back to throw, it's Nolan. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And I'm kind of surprised by this performance, man. The QB last week, you could tell, dude, he was
Them guys they rushed pretty good on that one.
You could tell the chemistry with receivers were good, and today everything just looks off, and it looks hard, it looks difficult. They got to find a way to get back in the rhythm they were in last week.
The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical in this one.
As a quarterback, you believe in your matchup. And my running back, if I can get him the ball in space, he's going to win a lot of times. He did that time. The defense was ready. Nice job in the open field making the nice tackle.
Feeling some heat.
Oh, it had picked off.
Was nearly intercepted. They'll live to tell about it. Third down coming up.
This quarterback has struggled, having already thrown 2 picks. That should have been number 3. Somehow the defender dropped that one. Things not going well for this Q.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Lofts one high and deep. And it goes through his hands.
Double team.
Oh, he had an explosive player right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. And the Golden Gophers will bring the punt team onto the field. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last.
Looking deep down the right side.
Got him. Hey, got him.
15. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a first and goal from the 10.
In the dance, baby.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws, just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time.
We're going to miss Aaron Nolan, man. He got the right name and everything, man. We're going to miss him, dog.
The Buckeyes trying to cash it in on first and goal.
We ain't get him over to the pros, man. Yep. Tampa Bay wants him.
He's gonna pass. Got it. Touchdown Buckeyes. And the punishment has been extended.
Ain't got no draft choices in Tampa Bay, though.
Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being no shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
On to attempt the try.
They get our ranking back.
The kick is up and good. It put one more.
Should we stay number 2?
This offense
Must go higher than yours, bitch.
going
Shut these
after you,
boys.
and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a two-play drive. They're lining up to boot it away.
Next time you come back to Ohio, you know where you at.
He thought about bringing that
I think this motherfucking Minnesota beat me 1 year, too.
They'll bring it to the 25.
Give me that first year, I think it knocked me out.
Minnesota has it back in the
Fuckers.
Gopher
Had
offense.
to go to generic bowl. I mean, I've been to a bowl every game, every year, so I mean, we can't say nothing. Ohio, I've been there.
You want to say very often. You don't want the punter out there. This offense needs to get back lathered up and get a little bit more of a rhythm.
Best way to do that, identify where your best players are and just get them the football. Give these guys some touches to kickstart this offense.
They'll try to put it in drive this time on second down from the 22. Grabbed behind the line, it's Smith. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. Looking to throw, it's Barnes. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be fourth down.
Third and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. As a result now.
All right.
Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. They've got it first and 10.
Hey, man, he too close. He too close already. You should have told him something. Touchdown. Should have told him something. Oh, he had him.
Slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge game if he could have held on.
Man, if you're going to win games, you have got to hit on the home run type plays, and that was a great opportunity right there. The receiver has got to be able to look that football in and make the catch.
And here comes the offense on second down. He's looking to throw. Quarterback just flat, missed it, incomplete.
He has just never been
Who's you throwing that to, Jeff?
rhythm in this game. He's already thrown 3 picks. He's been hit a lot. That time throwing off his back foot forces another incompletion.
They'll try to move the chains on this third and long from the 50. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. And the Buckeyes will line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. Make sure he doesn't get backed up any further, signals for and makes the fair catch at the 10. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
They'll go back to the air on second down. Got it in the middle with Simpson. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Here on third down. Looking to throw. Got it set up on the outside. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. The Golden Gophers will try to pin them back with the punt. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. He gets a block. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on first down, make that second down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
The give to the tailback. The Buckeyes get it past the stick.
All right, guys, take it to the fourth.
Well, the offense knew what they needed to get that first down, so they dial up the running play, and they get just enough to keep the drive alive.
And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth quarter comeback. They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. Handoff to the single back. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give them some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
They'll leave it with him. Just enough room to gain a couple down to the 34. Now on third down for this offense. Dropping back, it's Nolan. Throwing right. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt.
And the 51-yard field goal. There we go.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on fourth down so much easier. Just trot them out there and let him stroll it through the uprights.
They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up.
Second down coming up. He's looking to throw. And that pass
picked off.
intercepted.
Popped his ass and took the ball at the same time.
Make another one on the return, but they'll take it in business at the 31.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback.
I hit him so hard,
Trying to do this.
the ball popped off and went to somebody else.
Nice job
Watch
by
this.
this team.
Pow! Give me that ball.
The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long field goals. But you kick too many field goals, you don't get very many W's.
Back to throw, it's Nolan. Just a short pass to the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
Yeah, this defense is going to have a plan for this tight end, especially when he lines up in the slot, because there's a lot of different routes he can run, and because of his size and his wingspan, he's very, very difficult to cover.
They'll need to get this one to the 31 here on third down. They'll go to the air. Finds his tight end. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 for the first down.
I got LeBlanc to say, man. I speak French, but y'all know what I mean. I speak English too. Give me the rock.
They know this guy is dependable. 300 catches, David. That is a lot.
Just unreal consistency. Over 300 catches. That is unbelievably amazing. The consistency, the work, the toughness, the durability. This dude's done it all.
The Buckeyes with the 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Fires to the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
This is a tight end that not only is going to play with his hand in the ground, but he can line up in the slot as well and attack the defense vertically. He's too fast for linebackers to cover, and he's too big for DBs to cover. He's a real weapon in this offense.
On second down, just keeps firing.
He picked me off.
Picked off.
Wow.
And they'll drag him down after a good return.
You didn't see that guy? Come on.
And the senior just took that one
You're getting
out of the
colorblind
air and
again,
sent
man.
it the other way.
Well, I think it's pretty safe to say this guy's going to be getting a helmet sticker. That now his 2nd interception of the game. He has just been lights out here today.
The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field, looking for a productive play on 1st down. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Finds his man down the middle.
All right, Ohio, let's go. Game almost over with.
Defense just a short game.
I'll tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands. You saw it on that last play.
Pocket starts to collapse. He'll pull it down and run.
That guy got away from us, man.
Gets down to avoid contact.
Nice job by
We let a lot of people get around us running. We don't do that.
He wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off and slide. I love the slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
Going up top on 1st down.
Pick the hole. Oh, no, he caught it. Oh, I thought I had that.
They make the tackle at the 36, but they're in plus territory now with the 15-yard pickup.
And you got to love the versatility of the big fella. You can put him in the box and let him block big defensive linemen, or you put him in the slot and you throw him the football and have success.
Trying to get to it. Didn't put much on that one, and it's incomplete.
It's a nice adjustment by the defense.
Let's go over there, man.
Big lead in
63 to 20.
Extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the 4th quarter. So your best cover guys on the field, and they force an incompletion on the last one.
to fire on second down. Makes his connection. And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately.
We're going to 2 clock in a minute,
I'll tell
bitch.
you, man, I love quarterbacks that have arm talent, but they can throw it accurately at the same time, and you saw all of it on that in route.
Snap from the gun on third down. Finds his man. It's Johnson. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
Well, they pick up the first
Run out of
zone
defenses,
coverage.
man.
I think a big part of this for young quarterbacks out there is if you're going to be throwing into zone coverage, you got to throw on time. You can't stare down receivers because the entire defense has their eyes on you, so you can't telegraph where the ball is going. You've got to hold it to the very last possible second. Try to freeze defenders with your eyes and then throw the ball into open areas of the field, anticipating where your guy's going to be.
Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. Fires to the wideout. A strike downfield. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive.
Great job by the offense. Listen, if the defense is going to sit back in zone, you know what you got to do. Run those crossers across the formation. Those guys that are looking at the quarterback, they're not trying to pick up receivers all the time. Make those precise throws, right in those holes, get those first downs, get those big chunks.
I think that time offensively, they're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit. Let's keep going.
Trying to pound it in. And you can forget running in the middle against this defense.
And how about the true freshman? Trusting him down near the goal line, down near the red area to give him the football. And listen, you know he wants to punch one in. Been talked about a lot, a high recruit. Everybody's singing his praises. He wants to get in that end zone and hear his name called one time.
I think coming into this season, they thought in order to have success, we have got to be able to run the ball and get this guy going. He hasn't scored yet this year, but a golden opportunity right now to finally break the seal.
He's looking to throw. Unleashes to the end zone. Incomplete. The defense holds.
That's a goal line stance right there, baby. 4 tries, you get 0. That's how you do it.
Drops the ball right in his hands.
1st and 10 from inside their own 5. You got to take care of the ball, but there is room to take a shot here. To the ground with the back. Finds a hole, and he'll pick up 6 out to the 8-yard line.
Hey, 5 to 6 yards a pop. I don't know if you guys are really good at math, but that usually equals a first down every couple of carries. So don't forget about the run game. Keep them honest. Pound that rock.
They'll try the run. Tackled after picking up the first down.
I love when players understand situations and they understand where the first down marker is and they understand where I got to get to. A lot of people you'll see run north-south and try to bounce out wide and make big plays. Sometimes it's not about making big plays. Sometimes it's about getting that first down to make sure I get an extra set of downs instead of trying to make those big touchdown runs.
You know, it's so important for offenses to want to keep 3rd downs manageable. The way you do that is by having success like that, running the football on 1st down.
Picks his way ahead, pick up a 3, and gets it to the 20-yard line. This is the type of play that can give the offense momentum. 3rd and short from inside the 20. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. And the defense had his hands full, but they finally wrestle him down short of the first down.
Take to 2 minutes.
We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. And the Buckeyes will punt it away on 4th down. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line.
Game over with, bitch?
Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. This thing got out of
got 2
hand
minutes
on them,
left,
but they'll try to finish with some
See what kind of
pride
hoops
here.
I got.
And this one was a beat. There's nothing you can do about it because this one's over. Jesse, now we got to start progressing for next week for the rest of this season so we don't let...
Picked off.
Pass on the way out. It's picked off. Bringing it back.
Picked off.
The 20. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
Nice job by this defense. That might be the exclamation point. 4th quarter, I got to lead. Bring on the nickel you know they're passing the football for plays just like that to make the INT and almost put this one away.
The big explosive play put him right on the edge, but you got to finish the deal. A first down run on the doorstep.
You guys say you got to finish the deal. First down runs on the doorstep. Got to do it.
They put another one on the board here.
That's the put the coffin drive.
And about to go to 10-1.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get concerned, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
Hey man, 1.42 minutes. It's a long time they keep throwing me interceptions. They'll do better just run the clock.
Quick update. Let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. Tulane
No,
has
it's
the
not
lead
this,
right
though.
now, but they just haven't been able to separate themselves yet inside Yeoman Stadium. They're up by 4 over Rice. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They'll throw it on first down. They're working that left side. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pick.
Yep, I got Michigan. You got Auburn, don't you?
Playing really conservative, right? You got the lead, but here's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get sacks. I got to get to
You got to play Georgia, bitch.
I got to make sure I'm getting him, knocking him off the spot. Padding my stats, by the way. Got a lot of sacks late in games. We had a big lead, but that's okay. That's what you're supposed to do. Keep competing, defense.
And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Fires to the right. And the physical
I'm going to have to play out. I'm going to play Iowa.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game.
Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like, they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going. And
yeah, I know, because I ain't played them all year.
This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully...
Where they come in Ohio?
And sure, tackling there to keep them from getting...
I can't even I ain't played them all year. I don't know how good they are. Yeah, I lost, what, 2 games? Yeah, I lost 2 games. You didn't play him, did you?
To get a return. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field.
I think they beat Oregon, though.
Now let's see if they tried to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes if you do choose to rub a little salt in and keep chucking and keep scoring.
They call a holding call.
Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep the foot to the...
I'm trying to run the clock, guys.
I agree 1,000%.
Stop holding people.
Like Steve Spurrier back in the day when I was playing for the Gators. You go and play for him because you want the opportunity to throw the ball. So when you get in the game late, you're not handing it off. We were beating Central Michigan by 80-something points. He was still letting us throw the football. It's the defense's job to stop him.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. You know, talking to the coaches coming to the game.
Didn't last play the game, guys.
They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great day.
That's it.
They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. This is what an elite team does. They know better. They go out, they take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. And I'm on the coaching staff.
Hey, boy, Lambs, he caught 251 yards. Sound like your receivers now, baby.
He's going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field.
You guys came out, they was up 7-0.
When you look that good coming off the bus, those dudes are good. This is a great
Who, my guy?
and they proved it
He's a horse. He's a tight end. He's 6'4". I think he's 220 something.
Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Hey, he'll be there next year. He's just sophomore this year, I think. Maybe, yeah, sophomore. He's sophomore this year. He'll be there again. Hey, why ain't got no X by recruiting? Ain't got no more points. No, I should have an X by recruiting already. You know, like I did my recruiting. Oh, okay. Usually I have an X on it. I got one 4-star wide receiver committed. He said, man, I want to catch them passes too. And that guy got them Jews. Oh, I got another commit, 2 wide receivers. Okay, got a lot of receivers now. I ain't had none. Only playing with 3 wide receivers. Got another commit. Oh, I got the quarterback. That guy that had a green star too. He had Jewel. Got 3 that time. All right, that's good. 3 large. I'll take those. I'll take those. They had jewels on them, baby. Told you, I invited him to the game, man. Let me go see what the bracket look like now. What the bracket look like now? All right, Ohio still second, Alabama 1, Virginia 3rd, and who the fuck is Tulane? Didn't they rank number 8? So Iowa ranked number 4. Iowa ranked number 4. Wow, they got a good ranking. Oregon number 10, USC number 6. This is a whole Big Ten down here. With one SEC team, Florida. You got Clemson, Texas, Georgia, and Boise State. Hey, every team up here not ranked. That fake ass bullshit ain't voted on no more. Every team up here ranked now. I only got Florida on my side, Georgia on your side. Okay, and I got Iowa, Oregon, and USC. They all Big Ten. They all Big Ten. I gotta go do some recruiting, man. Man, stop crying, man. Play still your player. And Michigan 7-4. All right, so I got that guy there got a jewels. He got a green jewels. How many wide receivers I got? I got too many wide receivers now, man. Wow. 1. I went from no receivers to a whole lot of them. 2, 3, 4. They all know we like to throw, boy. I got This guy here went to Clinton. This guy here went to Oregon. You stupid ass. Get out of here. This guy here left too. He went to whatever S is, Syracuse. All right, here we go. Stanford. Okay, here we go. Whoa, so we got Green. It was a jewel. Wide receiver. Free safety got a jewels. So I don't care about no 5-star. Mine got jewels. I mean, they can develop quick. The guy that left, man, he was on my list, man. God damn it. That guy had 99 speed. This guy here trying to leave me now. Oh, they gave you a date to come see them in week 15. I can't help you. I ain't got no more plane air, no more plane space. Let me give you a hard sell. Can you do a hard sell? Can you do a soft sell with you? You contact your family. Can't do that neither. This guy here said, this guy done, man. He said, whatever choice I make, that's what you get. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that mean I can't do nothing else, right? Well, what happened if I take something away from it? Too late? You can remove, I can remove this right here. All right, I'll leave it on. I don't want to fuck up. Yeah. This guy here went to Georgia. Damn it. Where's that guy? Ugh. Fuck out of here, then. It's cornerback. How fast was this guy? '89 speed. Yeah. I ain't trying for you no more. You come. That quarterback was a jewel. Got him. I mean, he can change quick. This tight end here. He pretty much sold. But let me see. I can do a soft sell with him. You worry about playing time. There you go, right there. Oh, Texas trying to take my right end. All right, well, I need to talk to you. I got 60 out of 60. Hey, can't do nothing for you, man. You have to take it or leave it, guy. Coming or you're not. That's all I can do for you. That guy wasn't no jewel. This guy here 60 out of 60. I need this right linebacker. Oh, man, I ain't gonna get him, man. I done dropped down to 5th. You want to go to Illinois. Ooh, PU. Why don't you want to go to Illinois? There's another right outside linebacker. I can talk to this guy. He in 4th place. Okay, I could deal with this. Can't give you no visit. I can give you a little thought process. You worried about playing time, what it look like. There you go right there, guy. Good to go. Linebacker there got a jewel to it. I can't do nothing though. He's 60 out of 60. This cornerback got a jewel. What was your running? Oh yeah, 91 speed ain't bad. I need you. That ain't true, man. Soft shell is 20. It say 35 to 50 over there. How come I can't get a 20? That's only 55. That's some bullshit. Oh, 55 is too high. God damn it, you dumbass. Fuck you. I think I want to get my jewel guy. He got that green, that big green thing on him. All right, you're third. Okay, I get your contract. We can go talk to you for a little bit. Let's go contact you. And let's send somebody to your house. There we go. Now we'll talk to you. No, Mills. If you ain't coming, you ain't coming. You you don't have no gold. You got like a red X in your shit. And you're a problem. Troublemaker. This right guard is a 4-star. He's second. Okay. They got almost uncommitted to other people. Okay. We'll send somebody to his house, talk to him. I can't send nobody to his house, I ain't got enough. No. We'll do a hard shell and tell you what you want to hear. Well, they moved me up to second. So let's talk. You maxed out, so you gotta take what I give you. I don't need no more wide receivers. I gave you a scholarship already. I'll give you a phone call. You are a 4-star, and you give me a 75. Let's do a hard shell on you. All right, you maxed out. I don't need no more tight ends. I don't want that guy. This guy here, we gotta make this guy happy. This guy here gotta come. This guy got some potential. Send somebody to his house. Only 190 left, guys. Let's give him a scholarship. See where he's at there. You got a red, man, so we ain't gonna do too much fighting for you. You come what we gave you, you'll come it all. All right, you slow. More, I got the first 7 committed already. 8. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, I think my recruiting is over. Oh, man. What the recruiting numbers look like, man? What am I ranked at now? 50? Say what? Yeah. Yeah, I hear you, man. You sleep like a motherfucker. All right, bro.